Hi everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm Terry. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for tuning in. If you are an existing subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel and my vlogs, it's great to have you here. I honestly, I mean, to be humble, I feel very blessed and um, privileged when there's a returning subscriber and new people here to my channel. If you don't already know me, I'm Terry Arasheben. Tressa is my full name, but people call me Terry. And I have a lot of things to share about my past. I have a very involved past, and my present is full, and I hope that my future is going to be a gift. I always have hope and excitement, and with that, yeah, so I have been gone for a while because there's been a lot going on with me. I actually have had so many good things happening for me in this past year. But recently, in the past few weeks, some, very challenging and yes, bad things have happened for me. And I've really been through it. It's difficult. We finally moved, which is amazing. We finally moved. And we were in transition as far as like homes and properties and things like that go. And then very recently, I decided that I'm going to handle things as far as, things going on with our previous property. And, I decided to take on a lot more than I should have. I wanted to be the hero and make things happen quicker. And what happened is that they got stalled. And then more recently, in the past few weeks, there was a really, really challenging time for myself. I was trying to find a rental. Um, and that's where things happened. I would say things that should not have been happening to me personally. I've really gotten my life together. I've really made so much progress, so much good and great progress, but um, some really just downright horrible things happened recently. And I don't even know how I got through those things. In one word, I guess courage, definitely courage. Um, and that's really it. It took a leap of strength to get through what I had to get through. I never knew that housing, having to find temporary rentals would be so difficult. My credit is very bad, and there's a lot of judgment, which I didn't know because I've never really had to rent a property myself until now. And there's a lot of judgment. You would think that society has gone past being so judgmental, but no, society is insane and in a very terrible way. So when it comes to applications to rent places, at least in California, at least in any city that's not San Francisco, and I haven't really been to San Francisco except once when I was a child. So um, judgment is high. Everywhere you go, you can rent the lowest end property. It's not just the high end properties. Um, they want you to fill out an application, even if it's for rent by owner. And of course, because of my background, because I have a very lengthy arrest and jail and prison history, which I'm not proud of, but it's a part of me. It's a part of who I was and the better person who I've become. So, and then due to my low credit score, which is what I meant by bad credit. I mean, I don't have any creditors. I don't have bills, but yeah. So I just have a low credit score, and my background, I cannot pass the background check. So along the lines, I ran into people who were not willing to help, who were not even kind. And even people, an actual real estate agent who attempted to take advantage of me in a huge and illegal way. So I did, due to my persistence, run into a family who did want me to be a tenant. And I told them the truth. I said, listen, I don't have a high credit score. In fact, it's very low. And I have a background. I have been arrested for felonies. I have a past. And this is where it stands. And the husband said, you know what? As long as you pay the rent, because they had met me before and spoken with me when I came to see the property, and um, he was willing to rent to me and have me as a tenant. When I finally decided, I this is a very nice property. They have really turned over a property to me, which is so clean and so stocked with everything, even though I have so much of my own, um, even new property. But um, it's not necessarily where I wanted to live. The aesthetics, it's like more of a Mediterranean aesthetic, and I'm more into the plush mid-century. To some people, it may seem silly, but not to me, because where I live, even temporarily, has to be comfortable for me. But and I admit it was a knee jerk reaction. Finally, I told him that I would come and rent. And I actually told them a couple times that I would rent, then I disappeared, then I came back, and they were still willing to have me. And then it hit the weekend, and I couldn't get them the cashier's check that they wanted. And he worked with me for like about 6 days until I was able to get him everything. And so I I got us moved in, and it's like a 3 bedroom. It's really nice. Uh, but up until then, I went through so much stress. Uh, TMI, the stress led to an infection. Um, and I think along the way, I even got an episode of food poisoning from a very, very, very high-end market cafe. I will not mention it for now, but I will probably bring it up in the future and name them. But yeah, so I ended up in the ER, and that was a very involved situation there because it was so crowded. I had to sit there for over 9 hours before they even gave me a room. Um, so then I got out of the ER to go to the place where I was temporarily, and the owner of that property, and that property was so uninhabitable. The owner was such a walking vagina. And I just want to say that in life, when it comes to narcissists, don't get involved with them. But when it comes to cowardly narcissists, sometimes cowards are the scariest people because they're underhanded. And that's something really important to know and to be most aware of. And I knew that I had to get us out of there because it actually became a dangerous situation and a legal situation. So I got us out of there, and here we are in this place. And I love this paneled wall they have here. I'm here in the back room, and it's really peaceful. And you can see it's so hot today that I'm sweating, and I'm sweating so much that even though I'm not wearing makeup, it looks like I'm wearing makeup. I'm barefaced, and it looks like I'm wearing blush, and oh my God. Yeah, so that's what's been going on, and I want to say that life has ups and downs. I've had a lot of ups, and then came the huge down. But that down didn't bury me. So here I am, and I want to tell all of you guys that really, no matter what you're going through, persist and be courageous, because there's always a tomorrow, and there's a tomorrow to that. So I'm excited about being back, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a great weekend.